What if I told you that 72% of salespeople lose customers simply because they never update their CRM? And that one of the world's top sales coaches believe goals without action are just dreams. Hello everyone. I'm Hossein Khani, founder of Mizanize. In October 2025, I attended an international seminar called Sales Revolution with AI. One of the speakers was Dr. Speculand, a global expert on digital transformation and organization change. Dr. Speculand has worked with major institutions like DBS Bank Singapore, famous for becoming one of the world's most innovative digital banks. Has was also recognized by Thinker 15 as one of the leading global thinkers on business strategy and execution. His talk wasn't just inspiring, it was practical. Find with a real-world example, data, and stories that can change how you sell, lead, and think in the AI area. Goals without action, just dreams. Dr. Speculand begins with the powerful sentences. Discipline is what separates winner from vicious. He shared the funny but the true example. Out of every 5 doctors, 1 still smokes. They know smoking is bad, but they don't act on what they know. Knowledge without action is nothing. The same applies to sales. If we keep planning without executing, our goals remain only dreams. And he said the one sentences that shocked all the room. 72% of salespeople never update their CRM. Because of that, they lose track of previous clients and potential opportunities. And 67% of sales fail simply because sales reps don't maintain consistent follow-up communication. His message was clear. Your habits build your future. A smart daily discipline creates big long-term results. Top sales professionals contact their client at least 5 to 6 times a year. Not to push sales, but to stay present and build trust. Dr. Speculand used a beautiful analogy. If 5 birds sit on the wire and 3 of them decide to fly away, how many are left? Most people say 2, but the real answer is 5. They only decide to fly. They didn't actually do it. Just like most people decide to change but never act. The power of follow-up and AI assistance. He emphasized that the best salespeople always ask 3 simple questions. Why did you buy from us? Why did you buy less? Why did you not buy at all? And here's where AI comes in. Image collecting those answers automatically through AI tools that analyze patterns, emotion, and reasons build customer behavior. With today's AI analyzer, you can turn those responses into the actionable strategy in a second. AI is no longer just a tool. It's your sales assist, your analyst, and your learning partner. Less is more and more is less. The law of simplicity. He explained that success comes from the focus, not from doing too much. In business, if you run more than 3 major strategies a year, your chance of success drops to almost 0. He gave 2 famous examples. Philips, in the early 2000th century, launched too many products and lost his market edge. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple, he cut 300 products down to just 4. That focus rebuilt Apple into the global icon. Then he added a psychological rule. When you give people too many choices, they end up choosing nothing. Dr. Speculand shared a story about one of the top salespeople at the Louis Vuitton, a woman who consistently ranked among the highest in global sales. When asked about her secret rules, he smiled and said, "Women love options, but too many options create confusion." When a customer come in to buy a pair of shoes, she never showed all 3 models at once. If the client liked model 2 most, she would remove one and say, "Between these 2, which one truly feels like you?" Almost every time the customer chose one and bought it. Why? Because the human brain feels safer when it's decided between 2 clear options. This is the core of the less is more principle in a lecture itself. And as Hossein Khani, I believe this applies to every kind of selling, even service and education. When you simply choose, you amplify trust. Dr. Speculand spoke about the power of measurement and KPI system. Companies that measure results regularly have 34% higher success rate. He used the KFC example. If a manager cooks too little chicken, customers wait too long. If they cook too much, they waste money. But by tracking sales data over time and now with AI forecasting tools and can predict demand and keep waste near zero. AI makes this process not only faster but smarter. To build a soil sales strategy, Speculand introduced 8 key areas. People, get the right team with the right mindset. Business case, be clear why your strategy exists. Communication, keep major and teams aligned. Measure, define KPIs and track them. Culture, build value that support execution. Resources, allocate time, budget, and tools wisely. Revision, review, learn, and improve constantly. He ended this section with a powerful line. If you ignore even one pillar, your strategy will collapse. He reminds us that the customer don't just buy product, they buy a story. Tell success story of client you have helped. Show the value you create before you show the price. And if AI can't help you analyze customer journey and emotion, use it into the make your storytelling even stronger. Test, measure, and evolve. He closed his talk with this trust. You only discover which strategy works when you execute it. Start executing, analyze results, and let the data guide you. Even global brand like IKEA test this mindset. He told the story of how IKEA used it as a job candidate to assemble a chair before the interview, because if you can't build, you can't blind. But in India, the company realized people prefer ready model furniture, so they changed their approach to do it for me. Flexible and understanding culture, that's real leadership. For me, Hossein Khani, this season was a powerful reminder that AI and human discipline must work together. Technology can analyze, predict, and measure, but only human can connect, emphasize, and decide to act. At Mission Rise, this is exactly what we teach: how to blend ethic, technology, and human behavior to create sustainable success. Please subscribe my channel and leave your question in a comment. What kind of the technology subject do you like?